So it is another Friday morning and your boy is feeling great. Tell you what, I just got done with a 1 hour PT session and she worked me out pretty good, worked out some kinks, you know what I mean? And then I settled in for a nice long massage session and yeah, I'm feeling like I'm walking on clouds right about now. So I'm feeling really thankful. But not just for my session this morning of PT and the massage. I'm feeling thankful because, well, I felt like I needed to pause and say thank you to you guys because the good life has reached a milestone. I won't call it a milestone, but it's a milestone. It's a pretty significant one of 2,000 subscribers. Now I know that YouTube makes a big deal of when people hit like 100,000 subscribers. You know, they hand out plaques and that kind of thing when you hit, you know, those kind of numbers. But for me personally, having 2,000 people who've chosen to subscribe, watch these videos, and even taken time out of your busy lives to comment, that's more than enough for me. That's more than enough reason to celebrate. That is abundance. Because every single one of you matters to me. Every view, I see that you're watching, and every comment, I read every one. And try to subscribe or comment or reply to everyone. Let me get my words right. Every bit of encouragement that you give me, it's fuel for me to just keep going. And I want you to know I don't take that lightly. When I started this channel, I just wanted to share a piece of my journey. You know what I mean? This expat life, reflections, and the things that matter to me. And to see that 2,000 people connect with that, it's humbling. It really is. I read your comments and I see your encouragement. I hear your questions. And it reminds me that this isn't just about me, you know, talking to a camera, looking into a camera like I'm doing right now. This is about building a community of people. A community of people who are curious, who are thoughtful, who are intentional about their lives. And that's worth more than any plaque that I could hang on the wall that would be given to me by YouTube, and it's more than just numbers on the screen. There's a scripture that kind of welled up in me when I thought about doing this video, to give thanks to you guys for all that you've done and all that you mean to me. It's Zechariah chapter 10 and in verse 4, sort of I'll do sort of a take on it, where it talks about, or where it says, do not despise these small things, for Yahua rejoices in seeing the work begin. This isn't a small thing in my opinion. That verse reminds me that every journey starts small, every one. And every big thing begins with the first step. And sometimes we get caught up in chasing big numbers, in achieving big recognition, the big success. But Yahuwah rejoices in the beginning. He rejoices in the faithfulness of the small steps. So for me, 2,000 subscribers, it isn't a small thing. It's a sacred thing. It's proof that the work has begun and that it touches lives. And that's what matters. I don't know exactly where this channel will go, but maybe it grows to 10,000, maybe it grows to even 100,000, I don't know, or maybe it stays small and intimate. But what I do know is this: I'm committed to sharing honestly, to speaking thoughtfully, and to building something that matters. And I want you to know that your presence here, your support, your encouragement, it's part of the journey. You're not just numbers on the screen. You're part of the story. And together, we'll build something meaningful. So from the bottom of my heart, from the deepest depths of my heart, and I mean this sincerely, I thank you. I thank you for subscribing. I thank you for watching. And I thank you for commenting. This milestone reminds me that small beginnings matter, and that Yahua rejoices to see the work begin, and that every step forward is worth celebrating. Here's to the journey ahead. Here's to living intentionally. Here's to living the good life. And here's to each of you, because without you, this isn't possible. And so I appreciate you. And I thank you. And I can't wait to see where we go from here. But wherever we go, and however we end up, I know that we'll be living the good life. So until next time, many blessings.